Patrons, this is the Pick of the Week. The Pick of the Week is a weekly segment where I choose one book that I think you should add to your in-stock trades order based upon the new releases. However, there really isn't anything of value, at least in my opinion, that's coming out this week, so I'm going to be recommending Detective Comics. Spinning out of DC Rebirth, where DC Comics decided that yes, legacy still does matter, and that we're going back to basics, and we are going to acknowledge our legacy, and we are going to embrace it, and the comics will be a lot better for it. This is a perfect pickup for somebody that is just trying to get into the Batman universe. This particular arc of Detective Comics centers around Batman discovering this military organization that is forming right underneath his nose in Gotham City and is mimicking his style. Batman starts noticing that a lot of these guys are fighting just like him, only using deadly force, and there are a lot of them. There is essentially an army. So what Batman decides to do is that he decides to recruit his own small military. First thing you're gonna notice in here is that Clayface is one of the characters that Batman has recruited for this group. Now, if you're like me, you immediately saw Clayface and thought, I'm not sure this is gonna work or how this is gonna work. However, it works really well. James Tynion, the author of this, is killing it. He's doing a really great job. You actually give a damn about Clayface. He's actually a pretty cool character in this, and he plays in many ways a bit of the lovable elf. Red Robin fans, you can finally breathe a sigh of relief because your favorite Robin is relevant again. In the New 52, Red Robin was pretty much shoved into a corner and they didn't do anything with him, and it was a travesty because Tim Drake happens to be one of my favorite Robins. Now, here, he kind of plays second fiddle to Batwoman. Batwoman is, in fact, the leader of this group of guys that Batman wants trained. And I gotta say, as a Red Robin fan, they did my boy justice. Finally. If this sounds like a story that you've heard before of a secret organization that forms underneath Batman, well, it's because it kind of is. This is a story that you've heard 1,000 times. Secret organization forms underneath Batman. He has to go and fight it. He recruits a few people. Da-da-da-da-da, rinse and repeat. However, I will say that James Tynion does throw a few curveballs in here that made me actually go, wow, I did not see that coming, especially in the way that a lot of this stuff ties into Batwoman's story. The art in here is overall really solid with not a single bad artist on the list. Seriously, all of these guys are really good. Some better than others, but that's to be expected when you're double shipping a book every month. I gotta say, I had a blast with this. And guys, if you are sleeping on Detective Comics but you're reading Batman by Tom King, you're actually, in my opinion, sleeping on the better of the two books. I really enjoyed this a lot more. And this thing retails right now for $16.99. It's probably going for like $10 on in-stock trades. Guys, pick this one up. There you have it, my pick of the week. I hope you enjoyed this video, patrons. I hope you picked this one up. I'm really impressed with this. I'm not the biggest James Tynion fan in the world. However, I gotta say, the guy wrote a solid story and I can't wait to see where it goes. Seriously, once you get to the last panel of this, you're gonna be going, what the hell is going on? It really left my head scratching and it really wanted me to keep going with the story, and I really dug it. Thanks again, patrons. You are the lifeblood of this channel. You are what keeps this channel alive, and I owe so much to you and so much to your generosity, and I hope you have a great week. I love you. Bye.